What?
You seen a boy around? About 14? A trail of empty beer bottles leads you past a discarded shirt and to the base of the silo. There's a hole in the silo roof.
Yeah.
A rupture where rotten wood gave way under something large.
I wonder what that something large was.
He's there, half submerged in the grain. He's been dead for half a day at least.
Welcome to the show! We're going this way. Oh, I can't walk through Cincinnati. Yeah, we're heading into Indiana. And I'm probably south through Kentucky. Look at there not being anything. Nothing. Like 4 roads. What kind of stories we got going on around here?
Ride with us a little while, stranger. It's a kind offer. Miles of dusty road through the rolling prairies have recast this landscape as an exhausting soup of wind and misery. There are 4 of them on the wagon. A perfect nuclear family. Mother, father, son, daughter, and a small fuzzy terrier trailing behind. But the pace of their movement is glacial. The draft horse ambles forward, one agonizingly slow step at a time.
Why so
Ain't no
slow?
point rushing to get where we were going. The wooden cart shivers with every pebble on the road that its wheels must laboriously traverse. The girl in the back pipes up. The going's the point, see?
We'll stick with them.
Time stretches wearily. The father sometimes makes half-inch adjustments to the horse's trajectory, keeping him from ambling off the road. There is some intimation that they are heading for Oregon, but at no point is it mentioned when they might arrive.
Move on. Got another story over here.
She waits by the ruined mill, in an overcoat 2 sizes too big. Look! Over here! Look at this! She yells. This only happens once every 10 years, for Christ's sake! She grabs your hand, and you both look at the black gear rolling west to cover the sun.
Look at it.
Steadily, the darkness draws across the sun until it is almost total. She clutches your hand tightly. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this. The sun, obscured, throbs and expands, raging against the night.
At an eclipse, can't you?
The eclipse breaks. The sun surges forward, screaming, burning, writhing in torment. Your eyes burn too,
Our eyes are
as if in
bleeding.
retaliation, as if your witness of the sun's humiliation constituted some great insult. You look at her. Her eyes are bleeding.
Damn. Oh, we got embellishment. These men lean against the wall of this hardware store smoking and chatting. They wave you over. You heard this one before? They launch into a group recitation of an ancient battle still waging in the Boston streets, interrupted by one another and their excitement to tell it. Recognize the story? It's a story about the strange clamor on the streets of Boston. Someone added to it in the meantime. What do you think? Yeah, I'm sure it could be made better. There's nothing here, though. Legit, nothing. There's Illinois. Let's head south. I see some stories over there. Let's go where we we got here?
The barn and silo have seen better days. One big storm might bring the whole structure down. A man hollers.
Ken?
Ken! I know you're here, boy! He sees you and lopes across the field toward you.
Oh, boy.
You seen a boy around? About 14?
Yeah, way back in, what was it, New York?
He sighs. My boy is missing. I haven't seen him since last night. He swallows. He ain't the type to run off, neither. Can you spare a minute to help look? I'm worried sick.
Yeah.
The interior of the barn is dim, even with the great doors thrown open. You check the animal stalls, but find nothing. As you look up to the loft, you spot a gap in the roof. A bit of cloth hangs down.
Check the roof.
You climb the ladder and make your way across the roof. A trail of empty beer bottles leads you past a discarded shirt and to the base of the silo. You climb up.
Oh, God.
There's a hole in the silo roof.
Yeah.
A rupture where rotten wood gave way under something large.
I wonder what that something large was.
You maneuver your way along the edge, keeping your weight off the rotted panels. You poke your head inside. He's there, half submerged in the grain. He's been dead for half a day at least. The man's waiting at the bottom of the barn ladder. Anything? He chokes back a sob. I told him not to go up there. I told him. He looks up at the tower, then turns to you, tears tracking down his grimy cheeks. Why didn't he listen?
They never do. How am I supposed to get across this river? Oh, in Louisville. What kind of stories we got over here?
The car is a lifeline, your one hope to escape the encroaching storm. It rattles along a few yards ahead of the storm front, jouncing and juddering, one pothole away from being swallowed by the choking dust. A figure clings to support straps mounted on the back. You grab the straps and haul yourself up. Oh! Shouts the woman on the back. A fellow observer. She's wrapped in a scarf and aviation goggles, juggling a pen and a notebook while hanging onto the unsteady car. The dust scours your face and rips at your clothes.
Can we go any faster?
We're not done with our observations. She threads one arm through the straps and makes another attempt to write, but it comes out illegible. Blast it! Get inside and take dictation, will you?
Oh, sure.
You clamber through the open back window, and she hands you pen and notebook. You scribble furiously while she dictates the finer qualities of the dust and wind assaulting the car until her voice is hoarse. That'll do. She bangs on the roof. Judith, let's go.
What the hell? People out chasing storms. Waitress at the diner is sharing an outlandish tale with one of her regulars. I heard it from a sister-in-law. She says it happened to her daughter's friend. It's true. She noticed you listening. Hey, have you heard this one before? She regales you with a story of a boy whose shiftless father left him alone in the woods. Halfway through, you realize the story of the boy who ran away from his father, but highly embellished. It'll keep it being sad, so yeah. She agrees. Alright. I want to go across. Yeah. Yay. What do we got going on in Kentucky now? Oh, here's a story. There's Nashville, Tennessee. Is there really only one story in Kentucky? You'd think there'd be more. Indiana was empty too, shit. Girl selling lemonade by the side of the road notices you dragging your feet. Here, she holds out a glass. No charge. The drink is cool and sweet. You walk away refreshed. Is that really it? It wasn't even a story. That was just somebody being nice. There's Tennessee. Let me check my map. Yeah, let me head back that way. Through the thick of it. We're gonna go back to the boy in Quinn? Yeah, Quinn. We're going back to Quinn. You know what? We're gonna go into Nashville. We're right here. It's a tired city, but things are changing. Locals say, for instance, the locals' full-size replica of the Parthenon was recently rebuilt, huh? You mosey down that way for a look. Explore.
From the windows of the store, you can hear a radio, turned all the way up, tuned to the Grand Ole Opry show being played across town. Two young girls sit outside listening to the music. Suddenly, it cuts off, and they howl in protest. Despite their obvious vexation, neither of the girls seems inclined to enter the store to see why the broadcast ceased. They seem to be preparing to leave on their bikes. When you approach, one says,
Don't bother. Always stops exactly this time, every week.
Always.
The other one matter-of-factly says,
That's when he died.
And before you can ask anything else,
The fuck?
they've ridden away. The window is so grimy you can barely see through the glass. But it's obvious there's nothing to see anyway. It's dark and empty.
No radio, no people.
There's certainly no radio, nor any people. Just a lot of sad dust, marked where the furniture used to stand. Old memories, carted away.
Earn me some money, you know how it's happening. No charity from this city today, you sons of bitches. Oh, ooh, an ice cream float. You might want me an ice cream float. Alright, let's hit Chattanooga, which is right over here. And then we'll hit Quinn.
The cave is really a man-made hole breaching into an earthen mound. The man, khakis dirtied by kneeling on the rough earth, has assembled a macabre little pile of skulls to the side.
What are you doing, dude?
Readying these for sale, friend.
What?
He wipes his hands on his pants.
This pile of skulls, clearly claimed from his enemies by an Indian chieftain, would be perfect for any cabinet of curiosities or sideshow attraction.
Yeah, but
Why,
take them?
these skulls belong to no one. They're just here, lying under this mound, waiting for an enterprising soul to make something of them. Isn't this what America's all about?
I mean, skulls are dope, dude, but have some fucking respect.
Little sunlight reaches that deep in, but you can still see the skeletal remains. Their heads carelessly removed, laying neatly in their excavated resting places, each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, earthenware, and copper plates in the shape of winged warriors. You pause and consider this small man, greedily arranging someone's remains as though they were a trinket for a mantelpiece. It's crude and ridiculous.
Story.
But he's a crude and ridiculous man. You have him run off the mound, sworn never to tell of what he's seen, for fear of monsters and ghosts.
That motherfucker think he's cursed.
It's a small thing.
Curses!
A kindness, you hope.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be fucking with people's bodies, dude. It's just common sense.
First tree in a mile, and it's a stout myrtle with bald branches.
No relief from the sun.
No relief from the sun out here. Leaves would help. Someone hadn't replaced them all with dusty glass bottles.
Yeah, for real, though.
You cool down in the shade. The breeze blows through the bottles, making a series of heavy, hollow sounds. You think about wind chimes and the smell of fresh pies on windowsills. The dense sound of many conversations cuts your nap short. There's no one around. Not until you look up at the bottles. They're filled with bright blue orbs, and words echo from them. None seem to notice your presence.
Oh, I need the laughter, because, I've got way too much sadness already.
Can't get enough. Porcelain, chrome, the rusty ones. Gotta turn those sleek faucets. Ever find me in a hardware store, I'm gonna haunt it till the cows come home.
Laughter rumbles inside neighboring bottles.
I don't know, yeah. There's Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna head all the way back to, where Quinn is. He should be Carolinas, maybe? Alright, we're back in Virginia. It was Virginia, not Carolina, but he's right over there. I'm gonna read the story.
He leans against a fence and turns to face you as you pass him by. At his back is a bag full of bird seed. He assures you that the gawky birds perching on his body are the last remaining passenger pigeons.
He's the bird lady from Home Alone 2.
They look extinct to you?
You're not sure those dull gray pigeons look anything like the pictures you've seen of passenger pigeons, though you can't help thinking they stare at you a little too intently.
Okay.
Say, you like birds?
Yeah.
They're lovely creatures. Guileless, really. Hunted damn near to extinction, weren't you?
He strokes one of his birds under the chin. You think you see drips of blood flecking the creature's dirty gray head.
Excuse me?
You sense it's about time you start moving on.
You be kind to the little birds now, you hear?
You hurry along the road, though the flapping of ungainly wings seems to follow you for hours.
Why was that a heart story? Just because that dude loved those birds? Let's get this story and then talk to Quinn.
Muddling through the dark, you stumble into the path of the white deer. Its beauty strikes you at once. It is something otherworldly, beyond borders, a moon swimming in the void. Human shouts not far away break the spell. The deer's ears prick up. This thing is being hunted.
Help the deer.
You know a way out of here. As the hunter's cries get louder, you approach the deer carefully, palms outstretched. As you grow close, your features become clearer in the light of the deer's aura. It bolts. into the path of an
God
oncoming
damn it.
train.
That's terrible. What I get for trying to do something. Bars crowded with people from every walk of life, businessmen, young men in muddy overalls, and a crowd of girls in slinky dresses preparing their blood alcohol content for a night on the town. But it's the quiet, sharp man in the fedora catches your attention. Launches into a wild story about apple orchard planter who planted 10,000 trees. Halfway through, he stops, recognizes you know this one, and tell him the story of John Chapman and his dog. It's more exciting for sure. We'll do a competitive test. Yeah, everybody's gonna say that him planting trees is better than his dog dying. Shit. Oh, this is probably gonna go terribly. Oh, this is Lil Ben. Who the hell is Lil Ben?
Sorry, friend, but I gotta ask you not to get no closer unless I can see your hands at all times.
Okay.
Look too clean to be one of us. You don't look like the company sent you neither.
Okay.
Alright, come and share my fire spell. But don't linger. These hills is full of ears. Don't think just 'cause you can't see no one that you're safe.
Okay.
And I'll give you cornbread. Don't be so sure of me neither.
Ooh, I want some cornbread.
See anything exciting out there on the road? Mostly I just seen dogs.
Exciting? What would be shootout? Yep. That should be exciting. A shootout.
Brings me back. There was a time when me and Big Ben could just enjoy exciting stories like this one.
Who's Big Ben?
Authority? Bosses? You ain't worth nothing to them. You're like a pickaxe or a coal cutter. Damn shovel.
Yeah, we're a tool.
You break, you get replaced. It's almost like they're proud of that.
Yeah.
See anything exciting out there on the road? Mostly I just seen dogs.
Exciting, huh? I'm sure we can whip up something. Ancient battles still raging in the streets. That should be exciting, right?
Are you trying to scare me? Every man
No,
in the
that's
last
a
meeting I
horror
ran could tell you a story
story. Damn it,
scarier than
man.
that right off the top of his head. The past. I remember looking between my mama's ankles down the road.
Damn it.
Every evening, she'd be whispering. Still don't know if she were counting the workers or praying about them. Got any funny stories? Must have a couple.
Something funny. Pretty sure the... Oh, I can't tell the one. Yeah, let's try that one. I doubt that's funny.
Well, just dreaming about the future made me a wanted man. But now I'll be glad just to get over the county line at dawn. See anything exciting out there?
Damn it, man. Apple orchard. That should be exciting, alright?
Come on, stranger. Tell me something true. Heaven? Honest pay for an honest day. Even now, I don't dare open my lips all the way around the words.
Yeah.
I've been running too long from dogs and guns. Tell me something.
Happy? The pigeon keeper.
That's supposed to be scary? Well, all
It
right.
wasn't even scary, dude.
Love. Anyone could be a company
Oh,
spy.
my God.
New woman comes
terrible.
sniffing around. You can't tell if it's you or the union she's looking to get a whiff of. I keep to my own. Morning. I gotta get going.
Yeah, you're
Headed
heading
up that way.
north. I'm heading that way
Be specific.
too. But damn, man,
My
come
safety
on.
and yours. You want to find me? Then do it. Talk again about these things.
All right.
Cole ain't got no country. No worker neither. Worker ain't Virginian, ain't Christian, white, colored, Irish, Polish, nothing. A worker is a worker. And we all gotta work. If you're one of them, if you think I sound red, you best come out and say so. Get it over with.
Damn. Oh, damn. Well, we're gonna go find Quinn then. Next time. And that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it like I did, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of what awesomeness I'm getting into. And make sure to drop a like on what you like so I can give the people what they want. And try these tasty nuggies off to the side. Damn it, Bane. Get out of here. Peace, y'all.